Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one? The real one. Be what? Be real? Be real?
Yo, what's going on? What's up, everybody? It is your boy, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all again with another episode of Night Shift with Mikey Sutton. Much love to Seal Nation. the Cool Table family, the Mikey verse, the Syndicate Network. Yo, it's all one family. We a secret society, Mikey. All we ask is trust, right? Hey, much love to everybody out there. Y'all can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us rocking out, and we appreciate it. Mikey, you want to let the people know how you feeling this wonderful Sunday evening, sir?
Well, Sky, I could be in Manila right now, watching Mission Impossible, film with a theater full of celebrities. I just got invited, but a million miles away. But I'm here with you guys. I know what you're all waiting for. You're all waiting, Mikey. Is it true that Scooby Doo and Crypto are going to team up in the DC? I know that's the question burning in your minds tonight. That's the scoop that you want above anything else.
Mikey, the streets need that Scooby Doo crypto crossover, bro.
They
That's what they really want, right?
Yeah, they gotta have that. I mean, forget about Secret Wars. No, man, what is that crypto Scooby Doo crossover?
Yeah. Forget about Darkseid staring down the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we
man.
need all that, right? We need crypto.
Crypto, man. We need all that.
Yo, I cannot wait. Thank you for being here, Mikey. Thank you for everybody that's already in the chat on this wonderful evening, yo. We got a dope show planned for you guys tonight. Should be a lot of laughs, right? Should be a lot of laughs. Yo, we already got a full chat, yo. We got the good Austin in the building, right? AKA the Cool Table assassin, you know what I'm saying? Out there doing all these edits, and man, shouts out to the good Austin, always keeping stuff running behind the doors, right? Yo, we got Sin Havoc, Socks Bulletins, Bad Dan, Music City Soul in the building, right? Much love, Music City Soul. We got Qatar in the building. We got a good friend of mine, Danielle, in the building. Thank you for being here, Danielle. And she wants me to give her homie Louis Chill a shout out. Yo, I haven't heard his music yet. I just got told about him. And if he sucks, I'm going to come back and I'm going to blame you, Danielle. But I'm going to check it out. But yeah, shouts out to her, right? We got Lawlessness in the building. What's going on? Lawlessness. We got Alicia Nava.
And did you know that Alicia is going to be on the cover of one of my upcoming novels?
Oh my God. Hey, right? Hey, thank you, Alicia, for being here. You already know we need that LDS episode 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay on you about that. Right? We got Mama Bear Art Doll in the building. What's going on, Mama Bear? How are you feeling this evening? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're in good spirits. We got Mad Max in the building. What's going on, Mad Max? Right? It's a crazy full house tonight. Necron in the building.
The longest time I thought Mad Max was Doomcock. Seriously. What's Doomcock?
Right. We got King George in the building. Nah, they're definitely two different people. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, she said, Mikey, stop playing, right? Hey. Wild, right? Man, let's get through all this early stuff so we can get to these topics, right? Because as y'all know, we're on the road to 1K still, you know what I'm saying? Still marching along. Make sure that you guys are liking the content, sharing it out, subscribing, all that good stuff. We will be back, #nightly, you know what I'm saying? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, right? 5 times per week, bringing you this night shift goodness. And I'm super excited to be doing this venture with the homie Mikey, right?
Well, we gotta give James Gunn some nightly entertainment while he's writing Creature Commandos, right? So here we go.
Oh yeah. Hey, ain't he not supposed to be writing anyway? Like, but hey, that's something else. I saw this dude say he was knee deep in.
You're right. You're right. You should be right. What the hell is he doing right now?
Hey, this dude said he was knee deep in Superman. I was like, bro, you know what? Like, I don't even.
Yeah, I don't want to know about your porn collection, James. You know, because to me that means something different. If there's a writer's strike going on,
I was like, bro,
yeah,
bro, that's a little bit too wacky for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, make sure you guys are liking the content, sharing it out, subscribing, all that good stuff, right? Because we're on that road to 1K, right? We're at 640 now. Mikey, I checked earlier, right before I came on. We was at 640 officially.
Gives corn sweat a whole new meaning. Oh, this is bad. That's just bad.
yo. Oh my God. Anyway, we was almost at 640 last night. Mikey. I think that we were like 637, 638, and we at 640 now. Right?
Awesome. Awesome. Keep it going.
Hey, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, right? Just like I'm trying to do with this intro, because it's about to get wacky tonight. Anyway, if you didn't know, now you know. We rocking with these hashtags, Mikey.
Yeah.
The most powerful hashtags in the Zack Snyder community right now. 100%. The most effective, right? The only way to secure some closure for Zack's story with these DC characters, right? We are marching along. We know that Netflix and WBD have been negotiating. They're already getting projects over to Netflix. And, I'm also hearing, Mikey, that, they was already talking about all this Zack stuff already too.
Yeah, that was a
right?
big bomb of yours, man. That's a huge scoop from Sky there.
Right?
Yeah.
Huge. Right? But, we are rocking with these hashtags 100%. And, we ask that you do as well. And that if you choose to, you follow the rules of engagement, right? This is what has really kept us being so effective this whole time, and why within 6 months we've already been seeing all of this progress, right? But rule number one is be positive, right? This is the current home of Zack Snyder. There is no reason to carry over any of that animosity from WBD, Warner Media, or WB in general over to the current home of Zack Snyder, because if they're investing in him, they're investing in us as fans. Does that make sense to you, Mikey?
Makes
that part?
Perfect sense. And guys, I want you to keep this in mind and remind me, because I'll forget, when David Cornsweat, when we first see him in costume, okay, I want you to remind me to tell you how the band Korn got their name. Just for shits and giggles, and I really do mean shits and giggles. It is the worst origin of a band name I ever heard. And the band who made them famous was the one who told me how they got their name. Don't look it up, guys. Don't want me to surprise. It'll be a special story time for Night Shift. The first time we see him in costume, we're gonna open up a story time. How did Korn get their name?
See, doing these shows with Mikey, I'm starting to learn what some of these sounds mean, right? Like, it's and it's. Those are two very different meanings right there. Those two very different sounds with very different meanings, right? 100%.
You ever seen Quest for Fire with those cavemen? We have a certain caveman language that I do. Little grunts and noises here.
Hilarious, right? But yes, that is rule number one, right? Be positive, right? Rule number two, do not mix these hashtags with others. Twitter only respects two hashtags per algorithm, right?
Yeah.
And we are trying to keep this message as effective and focused as possible. Rule number 3 is we ask that you do not quote, tweet, reply to, mention any of that stuff, James Gunn or anybody else over at WBD. Right, we're having a new conversation with Netflix, and we feel that it is important that we keep our message as focused over there. 100%. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube and following ZSJL to Netflix on Twitter. All pertinent information and drops will be coming from those platforms, as well as myself and Leon of the New Geeks. Right. And also, we have a wonderful campaign that we just launched yesterday over on intothepeople.com/salesESJL, where we got the Ray Fisher Cyborg shirts, black and white over there. And we got a new Justice League logo over there, hoodies, shirts, all that stuff. Make sure that you head on over there right now, cop one of those, and get some great looking merch designed by a world-renowned artist, Noel Leon Flores, and you are helping a good cause in the process, which is AFSP, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Right?
Yeah.
All
great
right.
cause and great artists, and guys, thank you for all your support.
Yes, man. You guys have been rocking out, and it's been a great feeling to be able to, bring you guys these things. And, it's just super dope. Alicia Nava said, I think about you all the time, Sky. You never let me rest. It's coming. Hey, we need that Long Beach this summer. Episode 2, yo, like for real. I am gonna be the face that's burned in her memory every time that she thinks about that project, right? She's like, yo, I gotta get it done for Skywalker, right? Because he's the biggest fan, right? For sure. But you ready to get started with these topics, Mikey?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's tap in with the sponsors real quick, and then we'll be right back with the first topic for the people tonight.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
Yo, Secret Invasion, Mikey.
Yeah.
All right, this is a show that I've been watching, right? So I am caught up. I have seen all 3 episodes, right? And I'm excited for episode 4. So what do we got for the people in terms of Secret Invasion tonight, sir?
One more thing before we get into this. So Alice Blood of Angels comes out 2024. My first Dreamwalker spin-off novel. I'm gonna have Alicia Nava on the cover as Alice. So I just want to already promote that now while Alicia's in the chat. I'm teasing her right now. So
right.
But anyway,
Mikey's the man, yo.
Secret Invasion. We had an article recently about Amelia Clark. I'm going to spoil it for you guys because you guys should be watching this now. I've noticed, Sky, that this show is starting to pick up now with people. They're starting to get it. They're starting to get it now.
Yeah.
I think Samuel L. Jackson being a total badass the past 2 episodes, all the twists and turns. People are like really finally getting into the show now. So Amelia Clark, is she dead? No, she's not dead. In fact, she is most likely going to come back in the 4th episode. And there is a reason for this 4 thing. And I'm pretty sure this is why. Because Gravik is going to get basically the powers of the Fantastic Four. Without the Fantastic Four. They had to tweak it where he got powers, like the stretching powers from Groot instead of Mr. Fantastic,
The fire from Extremis.
Yep, exactly. Human Torch.
Yeah.
And so So they're gonna have basically, I just brilliantly done how they. Now, you have to wonder that they were putting this together years and years ago to have the DNA of these parts to set it up for this show. That's just brilliant. That's real role building there. Uh, don't expect that with James Gunn. So, I mean, it blows me away. Like, can we chop off Groot's arm here because we're gonna use his arm for DNA? Like, what? I mean, that's
Right.
just insane. So Gravik will become the Super Skrull or become a Super Skrull, because Amelia Clark is going to be a Super Skrull herself, and she's got the Super Skrull, formula in her. That's why she survived that shot. She's coming
Yeah,
back.
I thought it was pretty obvious that she
Yeah.
wasn't. I mean, it just didn't feel like it was time for her character to die.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like when they get big actors to play in these roles, right? It just didn't seem like a way that she was gonna go out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so she's coming back, and it also solves another problem too, Sky. How is Nick Fury gonna fight the Super Skrull? He's got no powers, and he can have the Avengers there because they can copy the Avengers' powers, of course.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Amelia Clark, and Gravik already has those powers himself. So you're gonna have Amelia Clark fight Gravik, and that's how the show is gonna transpire. I kept wondering, like, how are they gonna? I mean, Nick Fury is as tough as he is against Super Skrull.
Nah.
I just wasn't,
Nah.
just wasn't seeing it.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
Yeah. So, but I had another twist I'm hearing, Sky. I am hearing that at the end, Amelia Clark creates the identity of Abigail Brand
Mm-hmm.
with the green hair. The green hair pays tribute to.
Mikey, his mic went out for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, this will give Amelia Clark a bigger role as
Go ahead.
as Abigail Brand, who is the head of Sword, I believe.
Yeah.
And explains the green hair as well. So that's what I'm hearing, that Amelia Clark will become Abigail Brand. That'll be the identity she'll be assuming. Now check this out, Sky. Now, about a year or so ago, there was a foreign trailer for Secret Invasion, and in the subtitles they called her Abigail Brand. So they spoiled it already over a year ago.
Man, right?
And Marvel Studios like, oh, that was just an error. She's not, Abigail Brand. She's
Okay.
Sure.
You can't put that genie back in the bottle, right, Mikey? Like, nah. You can't do that. Like, oh, this is Abigail Brand. Oh, hey, guys, sorry, but yeah, it was just an accident. She's really playing Gaia.
Well, she was until Cisco the identity becomes Abigail Brand. So there you go.
Right.
So I'm loving the show. I think it's a very serious Marvel show. Some great espionage in there. A lot of plot twists. They really played with your mind, which I love.
Yeah.
But most of all, Dan, that acting is so good on this show.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, right? I've been seeing that there's been, I guess, like a section of the MCU fan base that isn't really jiving with this show.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, yo, I'm loving the acting in it, right? Literally, like this show has given Samuel L. Jackson several opportunities to flex his chops. Ben Mendelsohn has been great, right? The actor that plays Gravik, I can't remember his name, but he's been fantastic. At every turn, I mean, there's just been fantastic acting in these scenes, and that's what I've been really sinking my teeth into. But it's been picking up as well with a lot of the action bits. And so I'm liking this show as well. I'm looking forward to the next episode. And I think it's going to end pretty well. Right. You even have things like the situation with Nick Fury and his wife playing out, right? Where I don't want to spoil it, but there's some questions about where like her loyalties are lying, right? You even find out that he has a wife in this series, or you get to meet her. It's just there are a lot of things that this show is doing that is kind of moving things forward and giving you a better look at Nick Fury, is especially in like learning about how his world operates.
Yep.
And it's just going to be up to them to be able to kind of land this plane. But I think it's good so far.
And Socks, you're right. It is like an MCU Andor. That's the show I compare it to. Same kind of tone, same kind of pacing. And yeah, you're wondering about Nick Fury's wife. I think she's playing the Skrulls. But then again, she could be betraying Nick Fury. You just don't know, like, who do you trust, right? And I love that aspect of it. And of course, standard fandom itself has a share of Skrulls too.
Right?
So it's relatable.
They thought they were super Skrulls. Turned out they weren't though. But anyway, Mikey, there's been a lot of scenes in this, like the scene with Ben Mendelsohn and Gravik. That was some phenomenal acting. When Ben kind of flipped out and kind of stabbed his hand, like you could just see that he really looked like upset. Like I was like, yo, this dude Ben Mendelsohn is really digging into this role.
I mean, the violence on the show is pretty, some graphic stuff there, man. It's like,
because they was cutting fingers off, right?
But so guys, go see it. I think it's gonna heat up the last 3 episodes left.
Yeah,
and you never know, Chloe Bennett might show up. I'm not taking it back. That's what I heard.
Hey, I think that she's gonna show up. It just feels kind of right.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure Ben Mendelsohn's gonna survive this show.
I don't think he is. Yeah. I think that Amelia is gonna have her hair green as a tribute to her father, the Skrull roots and everything. I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm thinking that Quake shows up in episode 6. That's what I'm thinking, and then kind of like leads up from there, and it sets it up because she's in Secret Warriors.
Yeah, and because Maria Hill is no longer there, right? So there's
exactly.
Or
is she still alive?
Hey, right? I don't know. Right? That's true, right, man? We don't know what's going on. We don't know who's who.
We have no idea if James Gunn is actually a Skrull, right? Is he really the head of DC Studios, or is he a Skrull who works for Marvel? I mean, we don't know.
I don't know either, bro. These are the questions that I'm asking myself. Like
the dude's developing a Star Wars movie with a competition there, so I don't know, man.
Right after tanking all these DC projects and firing Henry Cavill and doing everything that the fandom didn't want him to do, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but hey, this is the timeline that we live in.
This needs to be brought up. It's not in the menu because it came in late. I had to bring it up because, as some of you know, my favorite female superhero at DC, actually my favorite superhero period for DC, is the Huntress.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have to bring this up, Scott.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm going to ask you this question. Okay. Hold on, Scott. Hold on.
Oh man, I already know where Mikey's going with this. I already know where Mikey's going with this, yo. Oh my god. Because yeah, that news was a little wacky. Right? We got
Okay.
Future trying to build it. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Mikey. I really want to hear what his take is on this Huntress
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, there you
situation.
go. So
Yes, yes.
the Huntress is my favorite DC superhero. Period. Okay, I've always. In fact, I had a letter published in the Huntress. And hold on.
Right.
So I had a letter published in the Huntress. I think it was in 1989, 99. You can find it. My letter's there. I was 19 at the time. So anyway, report came out today. Now I'm gonna ask you, Sky. Let's say you're the head of the studio, right? Yes, and the last 6 movies of this particular universe all flopped. Okay, all big flops, like $200 million flops. The last one was the biggest flop of them all. In fact, the biggest superhero flop of all time, unfortunately, with the Flash. Um, and your next two are questionable. I mean, at least one of those two is gonna flop, if not both, right? Is your idea of making this franchise successful again is to release an obscure, fairly obscure superhero comic book character and make her movie not in English? Okay, I mean, is that the way to go? Is that the way to go? You know what? I'm gonna buck this trend. I'm gonna release a Huntress movie, but it's not in English. Okay, you guys haven't heard. They are releasing or they're developing a Huntress film that's gonna be in Korean, a Korean language DC movie. Is that gonna break the box office, dude? I mean, just I thought I looked at it. I said, "This April Fools." I thought it was an April Fools joke. I mean, no, I'm serious, Wallace. It's gonna they're gonna go all out Korean language film.
Hashtag sale, everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Hashtag sale.
they're gonna they're gonna race change the Italian goddess the Huntress, and all of a sudden she's Korean. I'm like, okay, but the whole film's gonna be in Korean though. Huh?
Mikey, I don't know
So
what's going on over there, yo. I don't know what's going on, bro.
So are people going to be sitting there reading subtitles in the theater? Eh, well, you know,
Man, I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like from the jump. I was like, yo, as soon as that Cavill wackiness happened, man, nah. You know, we just gonna keep this train going because, yo, what happened to Walter Amada? Like, yo,
kind of miss him.
oh my God, Hamada was at least gonna bring Carol back.
I was just reading a Tom Cruise interview where he's talking about how his films are mass entertainment. So that's why his Top Gun Maverick succeeds. That's why Mission Impossible succeeds. Um, is a Korean language Huntress movie mass entertainment? I mean, you're asking a lot of the audience here, dude. A lot. Okay. I don't get it, man. It's like you're seriously gonna make a Korean art house film The Huntress.
Mikey, this is crazy, yo.
Are you going out for the Oscars with this? I mean,
I'm sitting here picturing this, and right before he said some Korean art house film, that's exactly what I was picturing. I was like, it's gonna be some art house movie, yo. Like, how is it not gonna be?
Do you love Old Boy that much? I mean, no, wasn't that was remade, right? With Olsen. So, I mean,
Man,
I threw my arms up in the air, like, huh?
Mikey, this is wild, yo.
I mean,
He said maybe if your secret agenda is to sink the company you work for, this is crazy, yo. He said gun doing coke. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on.
You know what? You do have a point there. You know,
Man, yo.
Can you think about this? You know, Gun's talking to Foggy. Hey, what can I do to tank us even further? Foggy goes, I got an idea, right? You take that bad family character, the Huntress, you turn it into a Korean language movie. Brilliant, Kevin. No one will see this movie. You think pop it in Korean? Oh yeah, I'm sure it will. You know.
This is wild, Mikey. Like the fact that this dude is even able to get this stuff, like to get these ideas off, right? Like what's wild to me is Zaslav, when he came in, he was like, yeah, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, right? Shock and awe. Oh, woo, 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 woo. And we get a Korean Huntress art house film.
It boggles the mind, dude. Seriously. I mean, how did this get past Zaslav? Well, James, what do you have for me now? Well, I got the Batman's daughter, right? Helena Wayne, right? That was originally Earth 1 incarnation for your DC fans out there. Well, she's no longer Batman's daughter. Okay. She's not Korean. So it's going, okay, diversity, okay. But the film will not be in English. say what?
What? Like, yo, what? Dude, this right. Look, if you weren't ready to hop off the boat before he said that last part, definitely it's not an English part. Definitely would have raised some eyebrows. Or it should have.
You might as well have gone full Spanish with Blue Beetle then. Right? There's more Spanish here. If you wanted to go that way. But again, he wasn't in charge of DC back then, so okay. Well, I'll take it a step further. I'll make Huntress. What does the Huntress have anything to do with Korea in the beginning? An Italian character make her Korean.
Man.
But does he just want to cast? You know what? Maybe he wants to cast one of the ladies from Blackpink to play her. Maybe that's the thing. Because he heard that Foggy was trying to get a member of Blackpink, right? Trying to get her for Agents of Atlas. So
right.
Take it a step further. I'll make a film on Korean.
This is crazy, yo. This is wacky stuff, yo. I don't, look, hey, I think Matt Reeves' movies ain't looking so bad nowadays, man. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that movie again, man. I have to, Mikey. I have to. Because if over there, if that's my choice, bro, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
What studio, Sky, would approve of this?
Right. Oh my goodness.
Look, Dreamwalker has a Filipino producer, director. Of course, the creators are both Filipino, but the show's gonna be in English. Even we didn't go this far. It's just wacky, Sky. It's wacky.
Mama Bear said, Drugs are bad. Okay. Right.
So is that the he's gonna have this film with like K-pop songs? The Huntress is one of the most violent DC characters around. She pulled out a guy's tongue. Okay, she pulled out. You read the Huntress miniseries from a couple of years ago. She pulled out someone's tongue in front of Batman, who was completely appalled by what she did. Look at yeah, yeah. That's his videos for you. So just bring it back. Couldn't get any more wacky. Sky,
Look,
wacky. I mean,
hey, hashtag sell and Elseworlds. Constantine too, right? Hey, there we go. There we go, Mikey. I got something that I can look forward to.
Is Superman Legacy going to be in Chinese? I mean, is
Are we gonna be watching Superman with subtitles, yo? Like, I don't know, man. Wait, is this part of his DCU?
Yes, it is. It is.
What the? Yeah, hold on, bro.
It is. Yep, it is. It's just
that just hit me. This is part of his DCU.
Yeah, DCU. No,
this ain't even like Elseworld.
No, this is DCU. It's gonna be it's the second part of his slate that he didn't announce. Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder why, guys. This dude literally. Oh my God! Could you imagine that and Creature Commandos being on the same slate reveal? Right? Like, can you imagine that? And The Authority? Yo, man, look, I would have paid good money to be in that meeting when he was showing this off, just so I can see the look on everybody's faces, right? Like David Zaslav. I know this shit wasn't hitting. It couldn't be.
No, that's why Zaza said 2/3 are gonna fail, right? he warned us. He warned us of this, dude. That's why he said 2/3 are gonna fail. I mean,
he was like, "Yo, what is?" He was like, "I ain't even heard of this shit that this dude's talking about."
I mean, okay. Is he gonna go a step further that it won't even be called the Huntress? It'll be some Korean language thing. Like, what is this? Looks like I can't pronounce the word. Yeah, like Korean, language there, like characters instead. Like, huh? What are you watching here? So how is this gonna play with your regular action fans? They're gonna.
You're asking a lot, bro. You're asking a lot,
man. You're asking, bro. Like your typical action fan. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this film with subtitles. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Where is this coming from? I'm like, this is gotta be a joke. I mean,
man,
it's not even a Korean character. She's Italian. Might as well have an Italian instead, right?
Right? But nah, Mikey. Right? That'd have been too much like the Godfather vibes or something, right? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Just think about that, yo. They literally could have like gone that route. You know what I'm saying? With like some mobster movie, right? Just straight. Oh my God.
I mean, that's like Wacky releasing Shang-Chi in Chinese only, right?
Right, yo. I was just thinking that. But I was like, hey, look. James Gunn was like, look, you want to have an international hit, huh? Hold my beer, bro. I'm about to put a whole movie in Korean, son. I just put the whole movie in Korean, right? Hey, hold my beer.
The irony would be the Korea bans the movie, right?
Right. They should have just put out Black Panther in Swahili, bro.
There you go, there you go, man. There you go.
They had them speaking Wakandan the whole time, bro. Come on, man. This is crazy.
Well, you thought Marvel was book or hold my beer.
Protect the brand, bro. Get out of here, dude. Anyway, man. Mikey, is there anything else before we move on to the next? This wasn't even a topic, bro. We just started randomly cooking on this, right? But
segues into one.
Look,
anyway,
let's tap in with the sponsors real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll be back with the next topic.
Yes. Mighty Steppenwolf, who might have sat here by the side of the Great One, but undone by his self-pride.
Woohoo! Mikey, we got Jason Momoa on the menu right now. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on, Mikey, with Jason Momoa, one of the Snyder fandom's favorite actors of recent, right?
I'm so glad we're in that. Otherwise he wouldn't be able to get to this Huntress thing for a couple of days. Like, it's like almost a week away for Rogues Gallery even. So we gotta be able to get that Birdman out of the way. Jason Momoa. Let's talk about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom here for a second. So a few months ago on Rogues Gallery, I believe it was, I said that Warner Bros. Discovery basically going to say fuck you to DC fans, and they're going to go after Jason Momoa fans with this movie, which is why you have James Wan going out there saying that it's a standalone film that has no ties to DCU, no ties to DCEU. The Ben Affleck scene that Sil Abdul correctly scooped has been taken out. This movie will have actors that Snyder cast, but it's not going to have any ties to anything since in the future. And that's why I'm saying, Sky, word is that, and again, no one wants to raise expectations too high because the Flash really, really crashed and burned. Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom could be a hit. But it could be a hit in this despite the DCEU. They're gonna focus all in on Momoa, dude, on his appeal as an actor. They're gonna go completely for the Fast and Furious crowd with this one. They don't care if you guys boycott it. They don't care if you guys don't want to see it. That's not the crowd they're going for with this film. They're going for that beer guzzling, Jason Momoa crowd. Okay. The mass audiences that Tom Cruise was talking about. That's what they're going for with this one. And what I was told, Sky, this is basically it's a dumb fun movie. That's all it is. And if you hate the first Aquaman, you're gonna hate this one. But if you found the first one entertaining, you'll be entertaining in this one because, Momoa is gonna be, this charming self, and it's when it was announced today, Sky. There are reshoots now. They did reshoots, I think, a week or so ago, of this film.
Yep, I just saw it got confirmed, right?
Yeah, it's kind of streamed.
Oh wait, we'll get Mikey back in a second.
Yeah. So streamline it with that focus in mind. That it's not attached to anything. It's kind of increase the wacky value of the movie. Sky, it's wacky. It's wacky.
I mean, I've heard it's wacky.
Yeah, it's just more wacky than you probably imagine. So.
Right. My thing is, I just hope that this thing can survive the stink of this reboot, man. And DC is just, their name is shot in the streets right now, Mikey. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I be talking to like casual fans that just, I mean, look, they've always kind of ished on DC or whatever in comparison to Marvel, but it's really bad right now. Like, it's really bad. And it sucks because it's like literally the Flash kind of made it so much worse, but it was one of their best movies that they released in the last few years, right?
Irony of
so,
it all.
yeah. So it's really ironic.
The autopsy is still out on that one, Sky. Um, I am hearing that general audiences, the ones who did see the film, just really had a hard time following the movie, and that's really the big reason why we live in that Snyder bubble. We know all the minutia of the multiverse and everything, but audiences is
Multiverse
not.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also because of the fact that you were bringing in like actors from like way back, like Michael Keaton and stuff like that. So I could see how mixing them with the more current actors could be a bit confusing for some general audience members. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean it's a really great film, and but went over the heads of people. I think you know what I think when it's shown on the streamer, I think people realize how really good it was, and but I think the DC brand is just dead. Um, Guys, if you go through YouTube and you look at the channels that are devoted to the MCU as opposed to the DCU or DCEU, you'll see a big difference in views. And that's saying a lot. DC just does not get that kind of interest. Unfortunately, now if Snyder is back, oh hell yeah, they would. But you look at a typical MCU scoop channel, won't mention any names, but they get about 40 to 100,000 views. Okay, now you go to DC stuff like Sil and Sky and I, you get below 10K. Unless something really big breaks, right? Some big Snyder announcement. But otherwise, you're hovering in that average there. And that to me summarizes the interest in DC supposed to be interest in the MCU. You can see the box office too, But you know what, Sky? They could have had that audience, man. If they had brought Snyder back, he was already building up steam. Look, the most successful DC EU films were the ones with Snyder, or that took
Right,
place in the
and
Snyderverse. That was
and
somehow
the
involved.
only one that wasn't that was successful was Aquaman, but that one had, we thought that, he had input on it, a whole lot of it, right? Because they kind of was telling us that the entire lead up to the movie coming out. So yeah, man, it's really a case of they've known what they've needed to do. Honestly, it's just been a matter of them choosing not to. Because I don't care what you say, like you can't, like if you just look at the numbers, it's been obvious. Like your movies was way more successful when this guy was there. They were better received. They was making money. And when you guys chose to get rid of him is when all this stuff started going downhill, and they've just continuously chosen to not do what the obvious choice has been.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why now I've continued to say the best thing that WBD can do for Zack Snyder fans is sell the Snyderverse to Netflix, 100%. Because like it's been like, you guys had your chance, yo. Like it's wild, and now we're getting a Korean language Huntress movie, right? When we could have been getting Darkseid fighting the Justice League, right? But here we are, though, right? This is what you choose, right? This is what you choose over Man of Steel 2, over Wonder Woman 3, right? This is what you choose. So yeah. They can do whatever that ship can crash and burn for all I care. All I'm worried about is them selling this thing, and so I can get the conclusion to some real DC. This is wild, man.
You know what? You put that in perspective, Sky. It's pretty frightening that. Sorry, guys, you can't have Man of Steel 2, but you're gonna get a Korean language Huntress movie instead.
Right?
What?
Like what world?
It's just like I said. I think DC. I think DC Studios is Bizarro World. They'll give you the opposite of what you want. You know?
It's wild, man. It's a wild situation, Mikey. Very wacky, wacky indeed.
But you know what? I just had a thought, Sky. Keep talking about Matt Reeves. You do realize the Huntress could easily fit in Matt Reeves' Batverse, and she is part of the Bat family. What if Matt Reeves does his own Huntress?
Lawlessness said, Batfleck movie or Korean Huntress? Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm actually rooting for Matt Reeves now. Matt Reeves, give us a really good Huntress movie, and that I can understand, like reading subtitles.
So you're really asking a lot, man. So you're really asking a lot from nobody.
You know,
That's one of my favorite Mikey quotes of all time. He's like, bro, you're really asking a lot, bro.
I've sunk to a new low where I'm like campaigning for Matt Reeves to do a Huntress movie. Like my favorite character, the guy whose movie I couldn't sit through. It took me 5 months to finish the Batman. And I wanted this guy to do the Huntress instead.
This is wild, Mikey. Right. This is wild. I think that. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I know we had a lot of bourbon tonight, but since we're on nightly, so tomorrow night I have some good news about DC that'll make Sky smile one way or the other. And I haven't told them what it is yet.
I have no idea.
Live reaction. But let's just say, tune in tomorrow. You don't want to miss it.
Right. Hey, look, but we're gonna be here, Mikey, talking about this stuff, whether it's good or bad. Because here's the thing
about it,
right? And it only makes me feel better about what we're doing, and it only highlights the importance in which we need to get this done, because the alternative is not something that I am interested in taking part in. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So, hey, but it is crazy. Before we move on, Mikey, it is crazy that I am naturally feeling like, maybe we were kind of hard on Matt Reeves, and I need to go rewatch this movie.
I'm thinking about it, dude. I am seriously thinking of rewatching it, but I'm gonna watch the Planet of the Apes he did first. Yeah, make me feel more confident going in.
I'm sure Matt Reeves is gonna do a better job with. You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to keep going down that road.
No,
dude.
I like Catwoman in the Batman. I think she's one of the best things in the film. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that they got to reel Matt Reeves in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit too much like dragon shot in the rain.
Take out the pretentiousness,
Yeah. That's how I was feeling, Mikey. Like, I'm not lying. Like, I was like, this is like overindulgent, bro. Like, every time it's just like, oh, look at the cinematography and the rain and feel Robert Pattinson's scowl. It's like, what? Like, no, I don't. Like, dude, like, why are you showing this dude walking in slow motion like every 10 minutes? But
oh God.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back and check it out. Maybe I was just mad at the situation in which the movie came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I gotta go rewatch it. I'm probably gonna fall asleep though.
They asked James Gunn today. They asked him when the Blue Beetle trailer was coming up. He goes, I don't know. Because I'll find out. You're there at the DC Studios. And you don't know when the next trailer of one of your own movies is coming out. Huh?
This dude's a joke, bro. This dude's a joke.
I'm too busy reading my Star-Lord comics.
I'm too busy knee deep in Superman. I was like, bro, you ain't even supposed to be writing the movie. Like, what, bro? Dude, he bet. Man. That's wild.
What do you call those who break a scab, right? A scab that breaks through the strike, you know?
Yep.
What does he mean by knee deep?
He crossed that. Hey, he crossed that picket line,
Yeah.
right? That's what it. That's what it sound like. Look, man. Look. Anything else, Mikey, on this topic, man, with Aquaman 2, because and all this wackiness that's going on before we get to the main wacky topic.
Yeah, the remotely comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Right. So this is where Muttley comes. Oh my God, wacky racist. Hold on, let me check these lights real quick. Because if y'all finish the conquest and y'all gonna get that other drop, y'all know how we do. But looks like we ain't finishing the conquest tonight. I only see 33 likes. All right. This is dope. 34 now. But yeah, y'all let me know in the chat. I mean, is this sounding dope to y'all? Right? James James the Scab. Right, crazy. Right. He said, wait, there's more wackiness. Holy crap. Yeah. We got one more wacky topic, I'm sure. And I'm just guessing because of what it is. Right. Yeah. It said Gunn gave up, surrendered and joined the studios. Y'all wild, Joe. He already started waving the white flag when the water break was announced. Come on, man. Y'all wacky. DC, the Muttley universe. He's a gun. What picket line? he said, what picket line, bro? I got a movie to get out, right? 2025. You know? Giant bottle of bourbon. Hey, but we're gonna be here tomorrow. Apparently, Mikey got a topic that's gonna bring a smile to my face. I don't know what it is though. Wacky topics plus bonus round. All right. He said the latest thumbnails have been hilarious. By the way, yeah, that's Austin and Mikey. You know what I'm saying? That's Austin and Mikey. 100%. Oh man. Now they saying that Gunn using Chat GPT to write Superman Legacy. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Hey, and here's what I really want. I really want somebody to get a screenshot of James Gunn saying that Amelia Harcourt's not going to be in Superman Legacy. Because if that dude changed his mind, yo, right? If that dude changed his mind, oh my god, I bet not hear that. Man, we got the homie South Cali guy running late as usual. Hey, it's all good, right? Right. They asked James Gunn about the picket line. He had that Debo voice. He was like, "What picket line?" He's like, "What picket line?" It was like, James, what about the picket? What picket line? Man. Hey, but you know what y'all think though, right? We got the we got the Korean language Huntress movie coming out, right? Instead of a Brainiac, right? Instead of Daniel Craig, right, being Brainiac, you know what I'm saying, and fighting against Henry Cavill, Sasha Kaye, and Ray Fisher, you know. Instead of having that happen, we get the Korean language Huntress, Creature Commandos, the Authority. Oh, and his Vigilante. That was something else that I saw too, right? Vigilante's gonna be back, right? Oh, I'm sure Seal's gonna be over the moon. Ooh, oh man, I am so sure that Seal is gonna be over the moon that Vigilante's back. Yeah, right. Oh my god, he said before Peacemaker 2. Oh man, you can't make it up, yo. You can't make it up if you try. Man, this is wacky stuff. Kite Man. He's gonna talk about Kite Man, you know. Hey. He said, what's next? Nah, King Tut, yo. Right? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Condiment King, right? You got Mikey back.
I tell you, I feel like Hamada's back again.
Right?
Like interrupting my my transmission here. So the wackiest of them all. Actually, is this more wacky than Korean Huntress? Because when I had this menu, I didn't have the Korean Huntress yet, so I don't know. This is pretty wacky though.
Wait, Mikey, but did you hear that Vigilante's gonna be back, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? His Vigilante's gonna be back. I think you said that earlier too. Before Peacemaker 2. Before Peacemaker 2, right?
Yep.
Yo, this is crazy. We're gonna have a word with the sponsors real quick. Right? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Finish the conquest. Right? If not for me, right? For Darkseid.
You betrayed him. Your own family.
Yeah, actually, I told this on Rogue's Gallery, and the grimace on Syl Abdul's face just is priceless. I mean,
what? Is that Vigilante was coming back?
Yeah.
Oh my! Yo!
No, it's worse than worse. He'll be
I must have missed that part.
He'll be in Superman Legacy.
Oh my god! Wait. I think I did see that part. Did I see that part?
Yeah,
man, I gotta see Seal's face, yo.
Still like face palmed, like no. Yeah, Vigilante. So when I saw it today, I'm like, oh no. Of all the scoops to get right, not that one, please.
Right. But get him up to 50.
Get
50,
guys.
Get him up to 50.
I mean, again, that's another character. Can you imagine Matt Reeves being Vigilante? See, Matt Reeves looking better and better, dude. So I can think of so many characters.
Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem, Mikey. Like, and that is what, I'm faced with as a DC fan, and why I've been kind of thinking about this, because it's true. Like, if Matt Reeves was doing Huntress or like these characters, I would be a bit more interested, right? Like, because that movie, while I didn't like some of the choices, there was ways where, like at the because I think I talked about this in my review too. I left that theater being more excited for the future than I had a good time with that movie. Right?
Good point. That's a very good point, Scott.
Yeah, it was like I saw how, they flooded Gotham at the end, which was something new,
Yeah.
right? Like we hadn't seen that in any of the movies, right? And so I was like, yo, there is a lot of potential here, but I felt better about the chances for the sequel than I had fun with the first one. And so with that being said, I would, rather he have control over some of these characters rather than it be James Gunn and his sensibilities, right?
Well, when I was watching Secret Invasion, I thought this is what the Suicide Squad should have been. I mean, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, because and if you read the comic books, John Ostrander's Suicide Squad comic book, the characters like, should I trust you? Should I not trust you? Not that they're alien, they could be like bad people. You know what I mean? So it had that same kind of paranoia. It's got the same kind of espionage. And also had an alien too, like in Secret Invasion. Can you imagine if Suicide Squad was done with the tone of Secret Invasion? And now I'm going to ask you, imagine the Vigilante with the tone of the Batman. What Matt Reeves would have done with Adrian Chase. Here I am praising Matt Reeves because Gunn is so bad. Can you imagine Peacemaker under Matt Reeves? He wouldn't have been a joke. He'd be a very serious character. Man.
I agree. Hey, shouts out to the homie Necron. # Sky is monetized. Hey, thank you, bro. We got Necron shooting the super chats. Right? Hold up. We got something for you, bro. Just for you stopping through and showing love. You know what I'm saying?
That's a superhero, man. That's a superhero.
Right.
Love that.
Right.
Why is there not a Cyborg movie? It irritates me, man. But anyway, no Cyborg film for you. We're getting Wonder Twins.
Right. Yeah. Right. Wonder Twins. Wonder Twin powers activate. Yo, I know I ain't the only one that used to be seeing that, yo. Right.
So this news came out about a week or so ago. Comicbookmovie.com had their Korean Hunters as well. Sky's back. It's back. The Wonder Twins are going to be joining the DC slate.
Bruh. Zaslav is he should be feeling like Kang the Conqueror, like, yo, have I killed you already? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like, didn't I already can this thing?
I mean, so let's rewind a little bit here. Wonder Twins was a running joke with Sil and I on the road for the longest time. That and remember Our Man? Is that going to come back too? We were even talking about having an Our Man hour.
Lawlessness stands with Amada even fired.
Oh my God! What if girl is a Hamada Scroll, right? You never know.
Bro,
Is that really Peter Safran? Is it Hamada Scroll? You don't know what's going on right now. So Warner Twins was supposed to be a $60 million HBO Max movie, I believe, which they had the guy who played Archie on Riverdale, who should be Kid Flash, by the way. But anyway, but he was gonna play one of the Wonder Twins, and it was Zaslav that tore this project down. He's, you're not gonna make this show for, spend all that money for an HBO Max show about the Wonder Twins.
and now,
God, and so Sky still have a $60 million HBO Max Wonder Twins movie. We're gonna get a theatrical Wonder Twins film.
I knew it. I know. Hold up. So look, he said $60 million was too much, right, for this IP that nobody really gives a crap about, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. But 60 million was too much. But now we're gonna do a theatrical. How much is this movie gonna cost, Mikey?
It's a theatrical film. It has to cost $600 million. Come on. So you have no money for Man of Steel 2? Yeah. So again,
This shit's I feel like Rorschach. Or no, he's a comedian, right? It's a joke. It's all just a joke. You got blood coming out of my mouth. It's a joke. It's all just a joke.
Yo. I mean, the Wonder Twins was bad enough, and that was under Berlanti, but can you imagine Wonder Twins under Gunn? It's just full on goofiness, wackiness, all those things you guys can't stand.
Yo, they throwing tomatoes. Why are you throwing tomatoes in the chat, bro? Oh my God, yo, this is. He said starting off as in the WBD addict. Oh my God, y'all funny. Oh my God, yo, I told y'all this is James Gunn and them is really carrying out the revenge of the clown table.
I will say this: you dodged a bullet with DC not at San Diego Comic-Con, because this is what Gunn probably would have brought with him. Well, here's the second part of our slate. We have a Korean Huntress film. We have the Wonder Twins. You guys will be throwing tomatoes at the stage.
Right, really. They'd have had the sneak James Gunn out the back door, yo. It'd have been DC fans looking for him in the parking lot. It'd be like, boo this man. Oh my God, yo, that's crazy.
And so I'm thinking, okay, I understand you have a limited budget. Why don't you spend that limited budget on a Green Arrow movie? Like an R-rated Green Arrow movie. Make it like John Wick, that kind of style. Instead of, Wonder Twins? Korean Huntress language movie? I mean, what? Dude, I mean, how does this excite anybody?
Hey man, this y'all boy, right? This is who has been entrusted with the keys to the kingdom, right?
Yeah. I'm old, guys. I'm old, okay? I'm like 55. I saw the Super Friends when I was a kid. Back in the 70s. Even then, I couldn't stand the Wonder Twins. I thought they were wacky back then. No one liked the Wonder Twins. We all waited for Justice League to come back. We couldn't stand it when they were on screen. It was Hanna-Barbera's way of kidifying the Justice League. We gotta have some kids in there. You can't have all these, powerful, cool DC heroes in there. We gotta have
Right?
our own IPs in there. Dude. Yeah, there you go, News Sevens. This is why Cell is so important. You know? So, yeah, you're right, Sinha. Like, is this the mission from God that he was? Who's God? Is Foggy God? Is that? Is that who? So destroy the DCU.
Yo, Gunn is like Bane taking over Gotham. You know what I'm saying? Like, acting like this dude is here to do good. You know what I'm saying?
There is so much you could have done instead. You can do a demon film with less than the budget of the Wonder Twins, right? You can have Etrigan a demon. That would have been so much cooler. There's so much. You can do a Phantom Stranger movie for less the cost of Green Huntress. It boggles the mind, man. It boggles the mind. And I can only imagine if James Gunn had shown up at SDCC and here's our next part of our slate. Get you guys all excited, all you Standard fans. You're waiting for the Wonder Twins.
They had a choice, Mikey, and it's funny, right? Because I think they forgot that not only was a great deal of us Snyder fans, but we're also DC fans.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this shit is just not passing the sniff test. Like it's just not.
Who is the audience for this, dude?
Bruh, my mom didn't like the Wonder Twins. Nobody liked the Wonder Twins, yo.
Like James Gunn does.
Yeah, I almost made a joke. Anyway, Mikey, look,
Did he use a cosplay as well? Anyway.
nah. I'm gonna tell you backstage. I gotta save this one. Like, bro.
But you do realize this opens the door for Scooby Doo, right? I mean, Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Yeah.
Right, Hannah Barbera. Oh my God, Mikey! Right, he's like, oh, you see, it's all coming full circle, right?
Coming full
Hannah
circle.
Barbera.
The wrong way. Well, anyway, yeah.
Oh my goodness, Mikey!
But
Look,
I'll
man.
make it up tomorrow.
Look, yeah. Tomorrow, Mikey's promising we're gonna have a much more fun show. You know what I'm saying? Like Necron hated the Wonder Twins, right? Everybody hated the Wonder Twins.
Everybody did. Like, those really cool cartoons. There's always those annoying characters they would throw in for the little kids.
Yeah.
I was a little kid. I still hated it.
This is wacky, man. Look, but we should have a much more fun show tomorrow. Mikey's promising. Hopefully, the news will be a bit better.
Yeah,
right.
That'll be better. Yeah, there is hope.
There is hope, right? Ain't no this Mikey. This does feel like that summer of bourbon. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But as a friend of mine once said, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I hope it's not a train.
Right. Oh my God. Look, anything else that you want to say to the people before we get on out of here, Mikey? Because I'm about to go try to watch the Batman and see if it'll cheer me up from all this bourbon. or I'll at least get some good sleep. Whichever one. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whichever one, bro.
Want to thank you all for being here tonight. See us all tomorrow, and as we continue the road to 1,000 subscriptions. Sky, we're having a blast doing your show, man. Let's continue.
Hey, This is super dope, bro. And hopefully, we can finish the conquest live tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? Because y'all say that, y'all want to have some fun, and we had a couple bourbon streams. So if we having some fun tomorrow, make sure that y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to finish the conquest, people. Got to finish the conquest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
100%. Right. So, yo, be here tomorrow. Yeah. And we'll be right back at it with a brand new episode of Night Shift. And yeah, I would go into all what I got coming. We can talk about that tomorrow, yo. I gotta reset. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all have a good one. We will see you guys tomorrow night. All right. Peace.
See ya.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one?